Welcome back to the podcast, guys. My name is Andrew.
Robert.
And thank you for checking out our views on the sidelines. This is episode number 11.
11, right?
Yeah, you were missing on 10, bro. I needed you.
Yeah, I died.
I had to step in and I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about.
For real. But it's all good. I know you were sick and shit.
Yeah, I was
But,
still low-key recovering.
But,
listen to it. Listen to fucking episode 10, dude.
have you listened to it? Do you listen to the episode?
I listened to the episode. I didn't listen to episode 10.
You're trash,
He knew how much shit I was talking, that's right.
Probably. You know,
I kind of figured they were talking shit. That's why I didn't listen to the episode.
I'll
I'll listen to it when I'm in a better
Robert,
zen.
it was only 35 minutes, all right?
Only 35 minutes. It wasn't.
Kevin.
It wasn't an hour fucking rant by Brandon.
It was an hour and a half.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, honestly, we spent like 35 minutes on just talking shit. And I allowed it. I allowed all of it.
It was all good spirit. I said you were handsome.
You said that?
He might be a bitch, but he's handsome.
Makes sense.
I'll allow it.
Anything
Fair
goes.
enough. Fair enough.
Anything goes on the podcast, bro. It doesn't even matter.
It's like minute 36 or some shit.
This dude got. This dude got.
He pulled out the time.
You all talk about toxic, bro.
No, you were toxic. You were straight toxic.
Oh.
You texted me, so why are you putting up on
Oh,
your
yeah,
story
yeah,
that
yeah,
you're
you're not
fully
wrong.
dressed and everything? I saw that
You're
you were
not
in your room fully dressed during the time of the podcast.
To be fair, our artificial intelligence let us know that you were just sitting lazy, eating pizza and playing games.
That's what
So,
I heard.
considering the fact that it's your house, yeah, we're gonna talk shit.
Yeah, bro, how
I
you
was
gonna
feeling
call
like
for the
shit.
podcast and
I
you live
legit
here?
told you in the morning though. It's not like I told you last minute.
No,
I legit
that's-
told you in the morning. I
No,
texted you.
that's
hey,
cool. That's
I don't
cool.
know if I'm gonna be able to do the podcast.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at the fact that you were sick and cool and shit. But I come in
You
here.
got gonorrhea has nothing to do with the fact that you can't pod.
What a guy.
Gonorrhea. What the? Do I look like Alex?
Oh my god.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do
leave
that.
that man.
You leave him alone.
Has a handle.
Yes, two of them. You leave me alone. Leave him alone, right?
Leave you alone or leave him alone?
Both.
Stop. Put the beer down.
Nope.
We're not even started this episode yet. Jesus.
I'm getting tired, man. For real, right? Listen. We're trying to pick out the viewpoints, all right? This is the best one yet so far. So leave me alone.
That's my beer table, bro. Come on.
Whatever.
Just put it on Neto's head.
It's fine enough.
Jesus. Anyways, let's jump into this thing, man. There's a lot of excitement going on in the NBA, world of NBA. So, Brandon, what you got for us this time? Man?
Extentacion's impact on his legacy.
His legacy for the Bucks and Celtics. First off, we're going to talk about that game real quick. Talk about the series real quick. What a fucking series. I got to eat a lot of shit off that because I said Giannis is the best in the world.
He still is.
Yeah,
I don't think this isn't gonna affect his legacy at all. He did what he had to do.
I feel it. Yeah,
I mean,
do.
even in the last game, he sat there and he dropped 20.
I mean, yeah, he dropped 25 and 20 rebounds. I mean, obviously, he played what
I think
he could do.
he only missed maybe 3-4 minutes out of it.
Yeah, he did everything he could do, but I mean,
But
obviously,
you can only expect him to go so far and do so much by himself.
it just shows that he's outmanned.
Yeah.
I mean, when Tatum's going off for 23, but then you got Greg Williams coming off the bench hitting 27. Fucking 7 of 18 threes. That dude's fucking going nuts. I mean, he took 18 threes, hit 7 of them. I mean, you're gonna lose.
As for it affecting or the series affecting Giannis's legacy, I don't think it's gonna affect it all. If anything, it's just gonna add to it. I mean, a loss is a loss. I understand that, but I mean, he still carries that team by himself.
He's very his legacy's new because him actually playing and dominating like this right now is new.
Yeah.
So
For the I think the last 3 seasons.
yeah, for the last 3, obviously winning MVP and winning Defensive Player of the Year, helps him out. But when you're favored and I get it, you're out, man. You don't have fucking Chris Middleton, and obviously you have Chris Middleton. No one in the last 2 games really came with him. I mean, Game 7, Drew Holiday dropped 20, 21. But I mean, other than that, no one else came with him. Game 6, Holiday drops 17, and then Connington, he drops 14. So it's what are you really gonna like really do with that?
What if we drop 14 and
What a guy.
How you gonna drop a half point?
You can't drop that. But like it's different. So like with Covington dropping 14, but like let's say game 6, so Tatum goes off for 46 on game 6, right? He goes game 6, and then fucking Jaylen Brown comes with him and drops 22, and then Marcus Smarts comes in and drops fucking 21. So obviously, that Boston team, they have help. And then even though in that game 7, Jaylen Brown drops 19. Obviously, I said earlier with Williams, him dropping fucking 27. So, and then his 23, Tatum's 23, helps him out.
Yeah, it was a big struggle for him.
Yeah, but like Covington, Giannis's legacy shouldn't really be impacted at all.
I personally don't
It's-
think so.
Yeah, I don't either. I mean, I feel like it's still new
I feel like there should be some changes though
to that Bucks team.
to the Bucks team.
Who would you really add to that team though? Like honestly, there's not a lot.
I'd honestly take out Brook.
Brook Lopez?
Yeah,
Yeah, take him out there, bro. He's done.
I think he's done.
Yeah,
He doesn't have that much of a career left. Send him back overseas.
for real. My thing is, it's there's a rumor, or not a rumor, but it's like a tweet that Dame Lillard said, and he answered a question. Jesus Christ, you good? Oh, you alright, Papa? All right. What a guy.
I got a headache. Plastic pressure.
He knows acupuncture.
I ain't mad about it. Anyways, but there's a tweet that Dame Lillard put out, basically saying, "What player would you like to play with?" And
And he
said,
put Giannis.
He put Giannis.
Yep.
If Dame Lillard actually goes to the Bucks, it would have to be by a trade, obviously.
A big trade.
Big trade. You talk about picks and about 3 players and a couple picks. You guys send to Portland. I'd do that trade in a heartbeat.
I'd go through with him real quick.
Yeah, you get Dame.
I would see what they want. You tell me what you guys have the field. You guys have the ball. What do you want? Tell me what you want. And I got it. Go. You can take it.
They got the cap room to fit him. So, I mean, I feel like it will Dame Lillard and Giannis on the same team. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. Because you're giving Giannis another dude to go get his bucket.
Does this name even fit on the jersey?
What?
Does this last name even fit on the jersey?
Yes, it
Yeah.
fits. Fool. They make it fit. They like curve it, I think. They make it fit. You stupid bitch. That's nothing to do with this.
You
I was
worried?
waiting for him to say something.
You're
That's
worried?
what-
Yeah, you're worried about the fucking jersey fitting his last
No,
name?
that's not what I'm talking about. When he said curves, I figured you hit him with something. That's why I looked.
Oh,
No, we're leaving that for the Dills podcast.
I apologize. I'm a little loopy. Took some muscle relaxers, so I won't be on all the jokes.
All right, he wants to be on drugs while we do the podcast. Apparently,
That's why I'm not even drinking.
what a guy. What a guy. All right, Boney. All right,
I got
Boney.
water.
What's next after that? I know we have another question under that.
Oh yeah. Channing Tatum, superstar yet?
Channing Tatum or Jason Tatum?
Jason
The
Tatum.
only Tatum I know is Channing.
All right,
Jason Tatum with
Jason
a Y.
Tatum.
Jason with a Y.
Jason with a Y. I think, for me, when you call somebody a superstar, you have to have those moments in the playoffs. And right now, he is.
He's not missing.
He's yeah. That boy can't miss. That boy don't fucking miss.
We were talking about him breaking from being a star to going to the superstar.
And I think this playoffs is showing him because obviously with the sweep he had against Brooklyn.
Yeah, all the series, this entire season, he's been pushing out.
And I feel like right now Jason Tatum's playing at that level where he could break out into the superstardom.
Yeah.
He's gonna be considered a superstar from here on out. You know, going toe for toe for Giannis, and just balling out, doing whatever he needs to do. And yeah, I mean, I say yes. I think he's a superstar right now.
I would give him the superstar logo on that.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully he could build off that, and hopefully they could turn around and win this chip. I don't want them to win.
They just lost to Miami tonight.
I know they did.
They lost a 118 and 107.
You know, obviously it's not a big gap. So I mean,
It's not a big gap, but I mean, first game
Jason
going
Tatum still
in.
played pretty good. You know, Jimmy's just we're gonna get to Jimmy in a little bit, but we got my things about Jimmy. But yeah, I mean, I just with Jason, he's hit that superstardom. He's there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
I
for sure.
100% agree with that.
Yeah,
that
he's
he's
there.
at that.
He has those moments already where he has the game winner against Brooklyn. You know, obviously in this series he's dropping 40, I think twice in this series, and then winning 2 games in a row, especially one at Bucks. So I mean, he's had some series to close out. So I feel like he's at that superstar level. Man,
Sensación.
sensación, man.
Well, so right now that we're in the fucking playoffs, my guys, what do you think about the Mavs and the Suns?
My boy, fucking
God
Luka.
damn it, bro.
My boy,
CP3.
Luka.
my boy Luka. My man Luka. Listen, my adult Slovenian stepchild.
The what?
My adult Slovenian.
Slovenian stepchild.
Yeah.
He has said that since we first started this.
First off, apparently Nick Wright wants to own him. Fuck him. He's my stepchild. I don't give a fuck. Hopefully he can shout my podcast out, but I know he's probably doesn't even know this exists. Who, Nick Wright? Hope, oh, God's sakes. Help me. Help me, my guy. Anyways,
It's a cry for help.
fucking Luka. Averaging 31 in this series against the Suns. I mean, that man's a monster.
Luka Magic.
Luka Magic. Luka Legend. Baby Bird.
So I have a
What'd you
hypothetical.
say, Baby Bird?
Baby Bird.
Baby Bird.
Baby Bird. Because he's compared to Larry Bird. And Larry Bird's one of the
Bird.
all-time greats to ever play, so he's Baby Bird.
Did
'Cause-
Baby Bird fly?
Huh?
Did he fly?
No, he didn't fly.
Flight on the court.
Yeah,
He flied on the court.
he dropped 28. He dropped 28, 8 and 8. He's that guy. I mean, what were you gonna say right now?
So I have a hypothetical question. Yeah, I actually got asked this by one of the guys on my route. He watches. He actually listens to the podcast a little bit. Shout out Alex. His also name is Alex.
What a
Is he
guy.
short?
Yeah,
Ah.
but he's light skinned, so he's like the yin.
DUIs?
No,
Tell me to get the fuck out there.
I mean he works for LAPG, Los Angeles Police Gear.
I don't even know. Police gear?
Yeah,
This sounds like the dudes that fill out paperwork.
no, he's a manager there. He don't do shit.
He's the guy.
He
just unlock- he just opens?
Bro, he literally comes to my truck and he's like, "Oh, you got this many? All right, cool. Hey, bro, there's like 20 packages. Go grab them." And he walks away. Or he'll go come and talk to me about sports and everything, and betting and everything.
What a guy.
I thought that was
But he
like
can't show up to the podcast.
the guys who test the bulletproof vest.
I was working.
You were saying. What's your hypothetical
So he
question?
asked me, he said, "Hey, so with everything that's going on with Luka showing out like that, what if Luka got ended up drafted to the Suns
As he's supposed to.
as he was supposed to? What do you think would have made the difference in that?"
They would have traded off Booker.
Luka was supposed to go to Suns?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can
Luka
think
was
about
supposed
it.
to go to the Suns. No, he was supposed to go to the Suns.
He's supposed to be Luke Nash.
They traded Trey Young from fucking Mavs.
I think what he's talking about is the redraft. If you would have redrafted that.
The Suns #1.
Yeah, so the Suns being number 1, they probably would have grabbed Luka. You know what I mean?
Was Luka even first?
No, he was
Luka wasn't first. He was
No,
Yeah, so
he was like
the Suns
5th or something.
Take Luka?
fifth, but like the third.
that's why I said it's a hypothetical question. That's what he had asked me with that.
No, how about what if Luka was hot?
It's more shiny that way.
For, that team wouldn't even work.
Yeah,
No,
Nah,
nah.
wouldn't we even make it to the playoffs?
no, I don't think so. I mean, that team isn't really built right for the playoffs.
I think they would have fallen apart.
If it's just Luka and Booker, they never get CP3.
They would have traded Booker.
They would have traded Booker.
They would trade Booker.
I think so.
Do you guys think there'll be a CP4?
No, Dick.
CP0.
I got my own things about CP. God damn it. Anyways,
Those are with the shots.
But-
Serious question.
no, it was not.
Maybe if his number was 4, yeah.
Anyways, but I feel like they would have traded off Booker because you can't have Luka and Booker on the same team. They don't. Booker takes too many shots. He thinks he's that. He's built from that Kobe mentality claw.
Yeah.
That Mamba mentality. He's a very big fan of Kobe, and Luka's a guy where he needs the ball in his hand. You know, he's like a LeBron. He needs to set the offense and stuff like that. So
Well, now I guess with my side question, do you guys think people really look up more to Jordan or Kobe at this point?
it's generational at this point because I mean, obviously the older heads they go Jordan because
Yeah,
they
older-
watch him play.
And then, but you can also think about it. Kobe also looked up to Jordan too.
Yeah.
So in a way, even though our generation, we all look up to Kobe except for this motherfucker.
I look up to, like, even if I would play basketball, I would be Kobe.
We all look up to Kobe.
Like
You guys are
most
selfish.
players come into the league and they look up to LeBron. That's what most players like.
That's like a lot of like it's generational.
Exactly.
It's generational. Like we're gonna have generational goats. Like a lot of people say Jordan. The younger generations right now they're
But
watching.
technically, I mean, I wouldn't say they were in the same generation, but didn't they? I would say Kobe and LeBron were kind of in that where they were like still kind of side by
It was
side.
like in that, like obviously, like Kobe was in the tail end of his prime when LeBron was coming in. When he started really actually like
When he started
competing
making a
for
name for
titles
himself.
and stuff like that. But obviously we didn't get the matchup, the finals matchup that we wanted.
Kobe and LeBron.
Oh my god, that would have been a
dude,
fucking,
that should have been epic.
oh my god, that would have been amazing finals.
That would have settled it.
Where Kobe would just whoop LeBron's ass.
I don't know about all that, but
Bro.
that would have went 7.
That definitely would have been 7. Yeah,
LeBron
of course.
was supposed to go to the finals in 09, but he messed up.
Yeah,
Imagine
he
Kobe
choked that
against
out.
LeBron. Who would you got?
What?
Kobe against LeBron.
Kobe.
Oh, see.
I'll always pick Kobe over LeBron.
And then Kobe's just naturally bald. LeBron just went bald.
He's not even bald yet.
He has a receding hairline.
I wouldn't call it.
His
that.
receding
You're bald on
hairline's
the
like his
front and the
receding
back.
game.
Ooh. Damn.
Whose game?
LeBron?
Thank you.
38-8 is receding. Yeah, I want to recede that way too, bro. Fuck you mean?
You can't take the Lakers to the playoffs.
Shit.
With all that
Who's-
talent,
Yeah.
What talent?
all that
Quote,
money.
Everyone's
Quote, unquote,
hurt.
all that
Everyone's
money,
hurt.
all that talent.
Everyone was hurt. What you mean?
Everybody was hurt.
This is what I don't understand. Kobe missed the playoffs in the middle of his
Hey,
prime.
I'm hurt, but I still delivered to the
LeBron's not even in his prime right now. This is what I don't get. Kobe missed the play. I mean, Jordan missed the playoffs in the middle of his prime.
Yeah, so
Kobe missed the playoffs in the middle of his prime.
Yeah, so many scapegoats.
Kareem missed the playoffs in the middle of his prime and still won MVP.
The amount of like Dick Riley and Drew does for LeBron is ridiculous.
No, what I'm saying it's no. The arguments that people throw up about that is way like it's biased. It's biased in a sense and
Just
just
because he has
unfair.
an HBO show don't mean he's shit, bro.
That has nothing to do with this. I'm talking about the arguments themselves. Because if you try to throw those arguments on somebody else, like Kobe, where he went 4 years in a row, getting swept twice and bounced out of the first round, right, against the Suns,
Steve Nash.
right? God forbid that be LeBron.
Steve Nash.
We'd be
Fucking
murdering.
Steve
We'd
Nash?
be murdering LeBron if he did that. But the fact that Kobe did it. Oh, Kobe's this
Well,
fucking
LeBron
legend.
got
This
to
and
go
that.
against
We're gonna leave him
He
alone.
did it against Steve.
Steve Nash, bro.
Steve Nash is not better than Kobe. I'm not giving
I'm
you
not
that.
saying that, but like you're talking about the competition he had to deal with. People
But if
like
Kobe is that guy, he needs to figure it out. Correct?
LeBron can't figure it out this season. There ain't nobody there.
Okay, again. So my thing is that's the argument. That's what I'm talking about. Kobe didn't have anybody on that team either, but no one even they gave him that
but LeBron's
pass.
supposed to be that dude, and he's still fucked up.
Kobe didn't have anybody on that team, so they gave him that pass. But no one wants to give LeBron that pass either.
It's because they put LeBron in that goal conversation.
No, LeBron put himself in that
Nobody
situation.
really puts Kobe in the goal. I'm a Kobe fan, but LeBron's better.
No, you're stupid.
No.
Chewy, tell him leave.
No. It's
Brandon, leave.
I'm just kidding. I'd rather love you.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm sorry, because when I actually cared, it was all Kobe for me, bro. Even to this day, I don't watch basketball anymore, but it's always Kobe.
that's the only jersey I got. Kobe.
Like if I could trade
Yeah.
places in the helicopter, I would.
I don't buy players' jerseys, but
Why did it get so dark?
Jesus Christ,
What a
Brandon.
guy, dude. You all right?
Just saying, bro.
We're getting a little off topic.
We're gonna talk about that later after the
Yeah,
podcast.
Actually, we have a podcast about that, honestly. But I'm getting a little off topic. But
Pause.
Well, now we're talking about legacies. Actually, as a matter
Views
of
from the
fact,
coffin.
yeah, we talk about legacies. Booker and CP3, their legacies. How do you see it moving forward?
let you go first.
After seeing them in the series, CP3's got maybe 2-3 more seasons in him. Max. I can't see him doing anything anymore. He's there. He's fighting for it.
How long has CP3 been playing? Because I remember all my high school, everything was about CP3. We
He's
used to
like-
call it do in our
He got drafted 05.
P class
05, right?
CP3.
05.
So he's about 17 years in.
Damn.
17
Yeah, I remember because
seasons.
we used to call a kid in our high school CP3.
Right.
Jesus.
But as for Booker, I mean, Booker still got game in him a little bit.
Well, last podcast you mentioned that once he gets that ring, it's over.
CP.
Yeah.
CP, once he gets
Yeah,
that
he
ring.
jumps a lot of players into the conversation of the greatest point guards to ever play. He probably jumps like to the second spot because no one's gonna touch Magic. Magic is the number one point guard that's ever played the game. I mean, we're gonna all agree to that.
Yeah.
But when you talk about CP, because his game, he revolutionized a lot of how point guards play right now. The pick and roll, the pick and pop, the mid range, the great.
That's a dope ass sleeve.
Oh, that's dope.
That's fucking dope.
So yeah, like I mean, with CP.
Let me just take a picture of it for later.
So for me, for CP, like it kind of showed his age, because he hit 37 and fucking fell off the cliff.
Yeah.
Because his last 4 games, he blew him off. What, like CP scoring 13 on game 6 and 10 points on game 10. I mean game 7. So I mean, you know, like his impact on the game isn't the same anymore. Because
So what do you have? You said what, Robert, 3?
I'll give him 2-3 more years.
Wait, what day?
I can't
After
give him
what
any
you just
more.
said right
he
now.
might just finish out his contract and he might just be done. Because I think he has about 2 more years. So I'm gonna go with that same thing. Probably like 2 or 3.
Yeah, his contract. He has 2 more years on his
But
contract.
Booker, I have an issue with Booker. Booker's this. They want to give this title to a rising young star, yet he's been in the league for about 7 years now, and he hasn't gone nowhere. He scores all these points. He has a 71. He has a 71-point game. I understand, but he hasn't been to the playoffs except for twice. Granted, one of them he did go to the finals. But if you look at his numbers when it comes down to crunch time, he doesn't perform. Like game 6, the same series, Booker scores 19. Right, 19's dope, but he goes 6 to 17, 0 for 4 from the 3.
Yeah.
Right, I mean he's not playing great. Game 7, he scores 11 points. And if you're this next Mamba mentality,
If you're given a title, you gotta own up to that title.
Right.
Like you gave that yourself that title.
like
too.
they want to give him that blossoming superstar that they want to give him,
Yeah.
but he can't break the mold.
No,
Like
he's staying at that star level.
because he's a great talent.
Yeah,
I
he's amazing.
believe in Booker. I like Booker's game. I love it, but it's not winning basketball
No.
because he just doesn't win. It's kind of like you think that he's doing this before that. That Kardashian shit's
Bro, it's
new.
the Kardashian curse.
It's new.
Look at
You know what
Travis
happened? I mean, if anything, Kardashian helped him because he made the playoffs.
Didn't she leave him?
No, that's what I'm saying. That's my argument. Like he can't win, so it's like I can't give him the superstar title that people want to give him.
Who was
But
that one that was dating? I don't know if it was Kendall that left him because I guess he did like once after his bad game, and all of a sudden it's like she left him.
Ben, I don't know, Ben.
Was it
Simmons?
Ben? It was Ben Simmons, right?
Probably Ben.
She
Because
was,
Ben had it
I
first.
don't want to. I need a break.
Ben, Blake Griffin.
Like they had to get a break from Kendall, the ugliest one. I don't understand.
She's hot, bro. Don't play with her.
Got me fucked up.
We had that argument last time, dude. Don't play.
We had this conversation.
Yeah, this conversation.
Fucked up.
But yeah, with Booker and CP legacy, like with them not, especially with CP, him not winning the league. Forget that. With him not winning, it hurts him because he's blown about 5-0-2 leads already.
Yep.
So like winning the series 2-0, and he's choked them out. He had 5 bad games, and
Is someone on pizza?
Yeah.
Oh, is it I just got here.
Oh, you want to take it over there, Shu?
You have to pay cash.
Yeah.
Jesus
We
Christ.
got interrupted by
Yeah, we got food. Anyways,
I got hungry.
Yeah, we got hungry to the podcast because there's a lot of work trying to set this shit up. Anyways,
Having to hear some of the shit that comes out of Drew's mouth is very exhausting. You gotta eat something.
What a guy!
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Good drink.
bro. I just speak facts.
You're a 10, Drew. Just remember that.
I know.
Kobe's always be better than LeBron.
Pick a side, Neto. Like you're bouncing back and forth.
You leave him alone.
I'm putting you on a pedestal.
Doesn't have change.
I told him to bring change for 100. I told him on the phone too.
He only brought this.
What a guy!
That's their fault, bro.
Yeah, that's their fault,
What's up, Robert?
bro. Hold on.
All right. Well, now we settled the whole pizza situation right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, take a little pause. But
Shout out to Pirate Pizza. Not giving your driver's change.
what a guy. Dude, I heard him on the phone. Like, he said,
Yeah.
I literally said on the
change
phone,
on 100.
give your driver change for
You
100.
should give your phone a Neto. That phone will handle business.
I'm gonna like bring extra wings if you don't bring. Y'all didn't see Full Metal.
They're not getting a good review on Yelp.
What a Karen.
But
Anyways,
Yes, the guy fired. The guy got your break today.
That $15 tip is gonna cover his hour wage.
Anyways, well, with that being said,
You're a
man.
dick, Neto.
now we already discussed that. I have another thing now with the back to the playoff. The Heat in the 76ers.
Right.
Embiid in Harden's futures.
Embiid.
I don't know how to say his name.
Embiid.
Steve. Oh.
You know, Brandon sold the bottle opener.
Even though there's one over there.
Yeah, there's one over there. I even looked at it. I was like, I'm bringing it, Brandon.
I want to still say I still haven't getting paid yet. So
Yeah, so if you want to bring him around at parties and you don't want to open beers, just call him up. He'll open up a beer for you. He's one of those Mexicans.
For
Give
real.
me an opportunity to use his mouth.
what a gal.
What a god.
Neto's on one too.
Yeah, he's got the one. I told him I need the
I
one.
love everything about it.
Yeah.
No, with Embiid, man. I mean, I like Embiid a lot. I love his game. I think he just underperforms in the playoffs. You know, he's
Y'all done? I'm trying to catch that smoke with Chewy. Get that Chewy smoke.
you know, obviously he's kind of like a he just underperforms, man. He chokes. I mean, you know, fucking game 6, he ends up dropping 17. When you're a player in that caliber, bro, you can't drop just 17.
No.
Sounds like an excuse, but like he had like a broken face, broken thumb.
Like, I would give him that. I do. Like,
Listen, bro, I had a broken heart and I still delivered. I don't want to hear it.
Oh my god.
that guy.
Brandon, that's you like every other day.
I feel
Hey, look, listen, bro.
No, that's you every
That's
other
me
day.
when I was light skinned.
No,
That guy.
you're still light skinned.
I hate people, bro.
feel like
You see?
You're
See?
light. Look, bro, listen, Brandon. You are light skinned with dark skinned friends.
No,
Let that sink in.
I'm dark skinned with light skinned friends.
Neto is light
Listen,
skinned.
You're Christmas, dog. Like, compared to all of us.
Listen,
On
bro.
Halloween, you're motherfucking Christmas.
Listen, bro.
Yeah, anyways. back
You
to
look
this
like
fucking thing.
eggnog.
You look like eggnog. All right, MB dropping 17 game 6, right? And it's like, actually no, he dropped 20 game 6. I mean, because it ended in 6. But when you're Embiid, like when you're that guy and that dominant, because he could really, really be that dominant. Like he's just kind of like this new era Shaq,
Yeah.
but without that mentality, which is sad because no one could stop him.
He sells himself short.
Yeah, I mean it's Miami has no business trying to guard him. Like you put Adebayo on him, if I was Embiid, I'd fucking be eating him
I
alive.
would eat him alive.
Yeah, I'm dropping 40 on his head, easy, because he can't stop me on the post. I don't care what he think he could do. But my thing is, it's just like Embiid he chokes and just underperforms and he's just not the guy. And I don't even know what the fuck happened to Harden.
I'm putting Harden up with the same thing I did with CP3. He's at the end of it, bro.
Yeah,
He's not performing well. No matter how many times he switches teams, no matter where he's going, he's still doing the same exact stuff.
I feel like Harden only relies when he has, like we talked last time, where he has like an all-star team. Other than that, he's not gonna do shit.
It's
I mean, he's
it's not
never really
much
had a hard-
He's never had an all-star team. Well, his closest all-star team was OKC.
but he was coming off the bench at that moment.
And you gotta still think about it. They were still barely starting out, technically.
Yeah, they were
At that
kids.
He's
point.
only a
Said
postseason
he
player.
underperforms
He's
in the
a
playoffs.
regular season player. He's not a postseason player.
You're right.
You're right. Like he's
You tried there. I gave you that part, Neto. You
I know
tried.
you did. You did. You flipped. You wanted to flip
You
it.
should have flipped it.
It's okay, Papa.
Well, this is what's Brandon's texting me.
What a god. It's funny. I don't know with Harden. He's at the this is what I don't understand about Harden because Harden's at the place that he wants to be at. He wants to be in Philly. Like I said this kind of last week. Like he wants to be in
Harden's
Philly.
not the same player he used to be.
Exactly. He isn't.
So we said that last week.
He
I
isn't.
mean, I said it.
Like you're not gonna get the 30-point triple double guy. You're not gonna get the 40-point triple double.
You're
guy.
not that guy anymore.
Yeah, he's not.
You're not that guy.
You're gonna get the 20. You get the 20-point, the 25-point.
Harden's toxic in every team, man. You can't say anything.
You're not wrong. I don't know where you're getting this information from. But you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Neto is Andy's megaphone right now.
Yeah. You just You're not wrong.
And he's like, oh shit, let me get my notes out again.
Where are you getting this from? Oh man, but I mean, I don't know. Harden fucking hit a cliff and fucking just.
You think if he shaved his beard, he'd get more like flexibility in the court?
God, I think he should. I think he'd lose some weight if he lost his beard.
How the fuck did he get so big?
Cause he didn't give a fuck. He pulled a Charles Barkley.
Yeah.
You just got fat and out of shape.
Strip clubs have buffets, you guys.
No, they got badass wings.
Hey, don't. Hey, these strip clubs got pretty good food. Don't play with me.
Yeah, they really do though.
They do.
I can't even tell.
Shout out
Hey, especially when you go to fucking Magic City in Atlanta.
don't
I
have
heard
money
they got
like
the
that.
wings out there.
We don't got money like that.
Goddamn.
He said Magic City.
Magic City. But man, I don't know. Man. I'm over Harden. I really am. My
Yeah,
mic's
it's,
fine.
it's going down, sir.
My mic's fine.
It's going down like Harden's career.
That shit's been down, bro. Wait a second. Dame un momento.
I think you're losing it every more.
No, I gotta push it to there.
Push it to the limit.
Anyways, go Rob. Say something. Say something.
I'm just trying to look at you trying to be Bob the Builder right now.
Oh my fucking
Let's
God.
go, Joaquin Phoenix.
You know we're on a fucking podcast.
Yeah, I know.
would,
That's what
I would help you, but you have to know how to rely on yourself when I'm not around.
Oh,
When it comes to podcasting.
I struggle.
Yeah, I know.
Why, you quitting?
Nah, maybe.
Yeah, okay. You're gonna be living with me, fool. You're not gonna fucking do shit.
That don't mean I can't quit.
Yeah, okay.
He quits, I quit.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. All right. Fuck
Nah,
me.
I'm just
then.
kidding, Drew. I'm not gonna quit. Relax. Might call off, but I'm not gonna quit.
He'll be there for like the next time he's gonna show is gonna be like the 17th episode.
Hey, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Anyways, go. Where's your? Yeah,
No, I already said it though. I already said that Harden's not that same player anymore. I don't know why he thinks he is.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, what are you copying?
First of all, I said in the beginning of it, I literally said that I put him in the same thing as CP3, and I want to give him 2 or 3 more years in the league.
Well, what about Embiid though? Like, obviously Embiid has an
Embiid-
issue with.
I feel like he is struggling, and he's not holding himself accountable at all.
Yeah.
He's selling himself short, and he's all right.
He
He's
needs another star player, though.
Stop giving him information, bro. God, dude. Yeah, I mean, you're not
you're
wrong.
not wrong. Neto, you're
That
not
is
wrong.
that is by default now our third host, Andy, giving Neto information, by the way.
Jesus Christ,
Dude,
dude.
it's on Neto.
No, Neto. They don't even. This all he watches is Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh. You don't know what's up with basketball.
That's a sport in itself.
Hey, you guys mentioned.
You know, my thing it's you know, with Embiid, man, I don't know. Like I don't know what else. I don't know how many chances to give Embiid. Like I don't like because of the fact that like he has the game and the ability to be dominant.
It's just that he needs the mentality.
Yeah,
He doesn't have that mentality.
if he was Shaq, if he was like had Shaq's mentality, being just nasty and dominant and fucking say no one's gonna fucking stop me. It
I
doesn't
mean,
fucking
because
matter.
I think he's one of the few that can go toe to toe with Giannis.
If he goes bald,
Mm-hmm.
have you noticed that every bald player is always a goat?
Please shut
Kobe,
up.
LeBron.
Afro
Jordan.
Kobe was better than bald Kobe.
Well, it's not bald yet.
No,
LeBron's not bald yet.
Balding.
no,
He's balding, but he's not
If
balding.
you're balding, you're bald.
Yeah, Kobe,
Afro-
Kobe,
Afro
Kobe with the
Kobe
fro
was
is
way
better
better
than
Shaq,
bald Kobe.
Charles Barkley.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Afro Kobe was better than bald Kobe.
I love Froby.
Froby, yeah, Froby.
Froby.
He has his name, Froby.
Froby, bro.
Yeah, Froby was good.
There you go,
Thank you,
Roby.
With the we'll talk in your language now. With the famous meme where he's sitting there holding the championship, arguing with your girl, but still winning the argument, but losing the fight.
You about winning bald?
No, he had his afro.
He had the afro. He didn't go
I
bald.
thought he was bald in that picture.
He didn't go bald till like I don't know. I don't even know when he went bald
Well, Kobe
officially.
said it.
But yeah, he. I don't know. Anyways,
With great baldness comes great responsibility.
With a great shine.
I just felt like they should have kept in Jimmy Butler instead of Tobias Harris. They should have just let Tobias Harris walk and not give him that money, because fucking playoff Jimmy. I feel like it's a real thing.
monster.
I feel like playoff Jimmy's a real thing.
And Tobias isn't.
Yeah,
What does
Tobias.
that mean, though, playoff Jimmy?
So playoff so Jimmy Butler in the regular season isn't.
Oh, that's his name?
Yeah. So Jimmy Butler. So that's his name.
Playoff Jimmy.
But
Yeah, see, there's a lot of the players regular season they don't really show off as
Till
much.
playoffs?
They get themselves to the spot where they need to get to the playoffs, but when they get to the playoffs, you see a different type of player that they are. Postseason and preseason,
exactly.
or postseason and
It's
regular
like
season.
Rajon Rondo for sure. Like
Rondo playoffs, bro.
he's a monster.
He's fucking. No one's stopping him.
Yeah, and he's a different player. Like a lot of players like that, when you're good and you're a star, a superstar, they elevate their games. Like Embiid, Embiid does the opposite. So like in the regular season, he's dropping like 27 a game, but in the playoffs, he ends up shutting out these performances. You know, fucking 20 points on a game 6 and 17 and 19 on a game 5. Like when he need the games, he doesn't show up. But Jimmy, like he has the resume in playoff games and big moments to show out.
Oh yeah.
Like he dropped the game 6, he dropped 32 against 76ers. I think tonight he dropped 41.
41 points.
Yeah. So I mean, and then he dropped. So a couple years ago in the bubble in the finals against the Lakers, he took 2 games because he dropped 40. I think one he dropped like 35 or 36 with like a triple double, and then another game he dropped like 42. So this dude's game elevates in the playoffs.
That's crazy numbers. Because I mean, when I used to I know, but because I used to watch basketball back in the day, so I know that's
Right.
crazy numbers.
So regular season, he's not dropping that.
You're right. He's around that,
He's
21, 23.
He's keeping it in between the 20s and 30s. He's keeping the game steady. He's getting them to the points to where they need to. But when it comes to the playoffs, this man turns on a switch
That's
and he's
crazy.
dropping 35 to 40.
You hear the conspiracy
whack.
around him though?
That he sold his soul.
No, apparently he is Michael Jordan's kid.
Oh my god.
Any one of us could
There's a no, I'm telling you, there's a conspiracy with that. So hear me out. Hear me out.
His dad was like inside.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear this conspiracy out real quick.
I want to hear this.
So
Did you hear what he said though?
yeah, I heard it. Jeez. Anyway,
We
so
just try to ignore it.
we got podcasts to do, sir.
I know that you
I
want
can't
to.
react to everything that they're saying. even
I
though
get
they're
it,
funny.
Brandon. I get it. You want to think about Neto like that, but
Listen here, buddy. You already fucked his on. I want to be surprised you fucked him.
What a guy. Anyways,
I want that stricken from the
back to what I was gonna say. Back to our regularly scheduled program.
and the daughter.
Jesus. Anyway, so apparently Jordan had a side piece. I ended up getting her pregnant. Gave her a shit ton of money to shut her up and stuff. The same year that Jimmy's born. Right? Jimmy never knew his dad. Dad just ran off before he was born. And then Jimmy's always been on this thing like, I need to fight. I need to try to, prove my dad wrong type of deal, right? When you start.
Leave me.
Yeah, like shit like that. Like he has this thing, he has this chip on his shoulder
I
about
feel
that.
like Kanye's my dad.
Right?
Shut the fuck up.
Continue. I relate to the dude.
No, you don't.
Continue.
You and every other guy who goes to church.
It's just all
Fucking done. I'm done with this shit. That's the show
Continue.
today.
No, continue. I want to know the rest of this fucking
Yeah, I want to
conspiracy.
know about this.
All right, so
fucking-
Jimmy
this-
Butler
this
got daddy
goosebump
issues.
Theory.
So when you pull up a younger picture a young picture of Jordan, right? Like his first couple of years in
Looks
the
just like
league,
him.
they look similar. Similar, obviously, like facial
Features.
structures and features and stuff like that. Their body types are kind of the same. You got that 6'6" guard. They're roughly
I don't know.
the
I
same.
think by now, if that was the case, it would have been found out, bro.
Jordan's got the money and power to really shut that shit all the way down, bro.
Nah.
Because if that really came out,
Because you got to think about his mom got to be like, okay, I got paid, but for us, after a long time, like, think about what
No,
your mom would do.
why-
Like,
why-
damn,
'cause
I'm not going to do it to my son. She need
you
to know
gotta
who the
think
fuck
about
her
it
daddy
though.
is.
It could mess with his career now as a basketball player. All that you're gonna sit there and
The
go-
worst would be like, oh, well, that makes sense. That's why you're playing like that. Like,
and
that's
then
why you're good.
if it's not,
the expectation. When you start throwing on expectation on top of a player,
you're talking about Michael Jordan being the father. It's gonna hold a big ass name, and well, a lot of things are gonna happen.
so like Michael Jordan's actual kid, like his actual kids or whatever, they play basketball too. Like his two boys, and they sucked.
Nah.
I think they even quit playing basketball. So if you had this kid, this kid, fucking Jimmy Butler, going nuts. But he's still. Imagine throwing him on that title like, oh, you're Michael Jordan's son.
I feel
You have to be held to this standard. So now you have the expectation
It's
of.
like me. That's why I quit
being like-
producing, because if I'm Kanye's son, I'm not as good. Can't keep doing it, bro.
Makes sense, bro. You make sense.
Yeah, see? Bars.
Don't fucking hype him up.
Don't do that.
Andy understands me. He's my friend.
Don't do that.
God.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Because sooner or later, this dude's gonna fucking shave his head, make it all shiny,
Wear all black.
wear all black.
Wear spiky shit on his face.
That's hard.
Go to
That's
a
swag.
Would you really wear that?
Hell yeah, that's swag. Balenciaga spikes
I'm done with that.
with the fucking bulletproof vest. That's swag.
and then go and watch a game with the fucking bag over his head
Yeah,
with
that's
holes
swag.
cut in.
That's swag.
I don't understand that. Anyways, we're gonna get away from that.
But do you think that's true though?
Do I really think it's true? I don't think so. I really don't. I think
Sounds like bogus.
I think Jimmy would have probably found out by now.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like,
Yeah, I
right
think he would
now,
have found out, but probably kept it under wraps, just because of that. But me personally, if I was Jimmy in that situation and I found out that Jordan is my kid,
That's for money.
oh, I'm coming on. I'm gonna need some of that money, Bops.
Yeah, you better.
You got a
Hey,
lot. You got a
or-
lot of.
hey,
You got a lot of years to make
Or
up.
I want my own shoe.
You got my own shoe line, but Jimmy's not at that level yet.
But if that's my dad, you gotta give me my shoe.
Do you consider him a superstar right now?
No.
Jimmy?
No, he's not. He's not a superstar.
But even
yet.
then, if Jordan was your dad, you'd be like, "Yo, you either give me a shoe, or I'm telling."
Huh?
You think he's top 15?
Jimmy Buckets?
At 15.
Buckets?
He'd probably be at 15, right at the
At
verge.
15.
I say 15 for a reason. I say top 10. I say 15.
I give him at 15.
Yeah.
I think I can name off 14 players better than him. Personally.
You see, like, all the porters, like, look like wheelchair.
I don't. Yeah. Aren't they like. Isn't there something?
Just like,
Yeah. Isn't there something there?
that's the theory. Like, they're like a long bus.
How many players you guys think that got like kids out there like that? That's just like, yo,
Probably a
don't
lot.
say shit.
Probably a lot of like the. I don't think so much of like the regular stars or superstars, but probably like those regular like role players. They probably have those shits out there.
What do you guys more? What do you think has more fucking scouts in the closet? Football players or basketball players?
Football players for
Easy,
sure.
huh? Every time I look
I
at
don't
Skills,
know,
Big
man.
Four,
I don't
think it's Tom
know
Brady's
because
kids.
I mean, a lot of people like. You really don't know who football players are, because they're always covered and their faces are covered and stuff like that. It's not like they. It's not like when they're playing the game, their faces are out.
Yeah.
Like basketball players, you know what a basketball player looks like. Because I know Brian Scalabrine, he's not a star or anything, but if he's walking down the street, I know who he is.
Do you think Rihanna is like low key Tom Brady's daughter because
No,
both got a
Dick.
massive forehead?
No, just please shut up.
Where are you coming out with your logic?
He's
Tell me
trying to
I'm
say.
wrong though.
He's trying to say Tom Brady is no. Rihanna is Tom Brady's daughter.
They both got the same foreheads.
Next thing you know, you're gonna hit me with Britney Spears and fucking Metal World Peace or cousins or some shit.
No, they got the same forehead. Chewy can put his projector on Rihanna and Tom Brady's forehead.
I'm fucking done with this shit. God damn it! Don't do that. Stop. We don't need that nonsense. Save that shit for the dilfs, not this one. All right, god damn it.
It was a sports question. It was Tom Brady.
No, that, you're not wrong.
Yeah, it was a sports question. You could have said some random people.
Technically, he's not wrong.
I know.
I'm never wrong.
Whoa.
Fucking. Oh. You want to pull up number fucking what? Number 7?
Was it number 6 or number 7 where he went off on that rant just on that one Instagram
It
post?
was 7.
Antonio Brown is the guy. I'm just saying.
Oh, you see, he wants to fucking retire at the Steelers now.
I'd give him to him. I'd sign him on 1 day.
One day.
1 day contract. Hey,
Oh, even I had a question about that too. Since it's sports,
actually, let me walk into that. So, obviously, the Heat are about to go play Celtics pretty soon. Actually, no.
No,
Yeah,
they
they already
tonight
played
and
today.
they won.
Who do you got coming out of that series?
Celtics are gonna take it out.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think so too.
I think tonight's game, the Heat, it was just a bust. I think the Celtics are gonna pull it through.
Right. I mean, obviously, because Celtics just got done playing game
how
7.
many games
Yeah.
are left?
You got 6 more. So, yeah, basically 6.
Yeah, because it'll go to Game 7.
Yeah, it'll go to game 7 for sure. But, yeah, so obviously, I agree with you. I think the Celtics I think they just got the better team. So I think they'll pull out.
Mavs and Suns.
No, Mavs
Oh,
and
Mavs
Warriors.
and Golden State. That's
I
right.
know we didn't talk about Golden State because they've been done for a while now. They finished that game in 6. I mean,
I don't really feel like there's much to talk about with Golden State, though.
I mean, Golden State was expected to kind of win that series.
It's a broken record with them at this point. They get
But
Oh.
Luka's coming out of that. They ended that shit in 6.
Mavericks are taking it.
Mavs in 6. Luka's going.
I don't.
Mavs in 6. I'm
I
calling
don't care.
it right now.
I don't care if all 3 Splash Brothers fucking show up, fucking start going out.
What's up with the Splash Brothers? Is that like the wet thing?
Yeah, when they're yeah, obviously Clay and Steph are the
Original.
two of the best shooters to ever play the game.
Yeah, Steph is
They're
But now they got Poole.
yeah with Poole now. But I asked this question earlier. Let's say the Mavs do win. You think the Warriors are gonna blow that up?
Nah.
No, I do.
Why?
I feel like they're gonna blow it up. Because you'd say, so, granted, last season was kind of like a mix because of the fact that Clay was hurt, and then Steph's getting a little older. Clay's not the same player. He's not the same defensive player that he was, but he can still shoot the lights out. Obviously, with his Game 6 performance, he's still the guy.
Yeah, all you gotta do is pick a spot, catch and shoot.
Draymond's kind of like the guy. He's in the middle where he's not an offensive threat anymore.
No.
When you look at him before, like in 2015, 2016, he could, if you leave him open in the 3, he'll take it. Now he's not even trying to take that shot. Damn near, he's not even trying to take a layup. So it's like, I feel like if this happens, if they end up losing, I feel like they end up blowing something up. I think they'll move Clay and have Jordan Poole take a bigger role, and then maybe move Draymond. I think the focal point would be around Steph and Poole, and move that way.
I don't think they'll hit Clay like that because he was injured.
They have all right to,
I mean, they have all right to, but they also got to think about it. Clay was injured
but
for a while.
both their numbers are really down this year, though. I mean, Steph for once in his career is starting to shoot under 30 from the 3-point line. His free throw percentage is actually taking a hit as well. So something's off about him. And Clay, obviously, he had the big Game 6 performance, but you look at his stats the rest of the series, they're not really there.
No.
Because obviously Jordan Poole's there. The offense, and not the offense goes through him, but he has a big part in that offense.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's why I feel like they'll end up blowing up, and not a full rebuild, but try to bring in a younger piece in and try to make that happen.
Try to see if they can work with the young piece to get it up.
Yeah, that's what I feel like it would be. But it's that time. Q&A's part of our segment. I know. Yeah. What? Q&A's. Oh shit.
I ruined the segment, bro.
Don't do that.
Yeah, alright.
I know you had a question right now. So what were you gonna say?
Shit. Alright, forgot.
It was about Antonio Brown, I believe.
Oh yeah. So it's my question. Now that Mans is like, I guess you could say he's free from the athlete side for now.
Oh.
Do you think that with him doing this whole now like a celebrity side of more things?
Do you guys think Dave Miller is still that guy?
I was in the middle of a question, dick. Do you think that maybe eventually come back to athlete mode, or do you think it's gonna just stick to being that celebrity like type of lifestyle? Because if you notice now that he's doing little antics and he's doing shit with Kanye. Now he's I think he's like, I want to say vice president of the Donda League, where like Kanye has his like his basketball thing. Now he's VP of that. Do you think would ever make a return, or and if he did, you think still would be good, or do you think it would affect him?
It's like we said last time. We haven't seen him play. So with him doing this, I'm glad he's doing it. Kudos to him and everything. But he should stay in that. He shouldn't try to come back to becoming an athlete.
No, he's a rapper.
I don't know. I mean, I'm an Antonio Brown fan. Don't get it wrong.
But I'm saying, at least based upon what you've seen him as an athlete when he was, you know what I mean?
Like, his talent is unbelievable. I'm not going to take that away from him. But first, he needs to get healthy, because I know he needs a knee surgery. But he's said that he won't do the knee surgery until he gets signed, which doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Because right now, like, you're already hurting your stock from the jump.
Mhm.
Because I'm not going to sign you if I can't play you right now.
Investment.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the move would be, if he's trying to come back, is get the knee surgery done. You know,
Fully healed from that.
fully healed, get rebuild, healthy, get back in shape, whatever. Because obviously you're gonna sit around for a couple months. But yeah, do that, and then you go from there. I feel like if he did try to come back, a team will come get him. You know, you still got those teams like Jacksonville will probably come get him.
Yeah.
Give Lawrence Trevor Lawrence a target out there. Maybe even the Lions will maybe gonna get him.
Yeah.
Justin Fields maybe, and with Chicago, I think they'll come get him. I mean, hell, I wouldn't be surprised if Green Bay gives him a call, because I know you guys would not like a receiver out there,
Oh yeah.
especially of Antonio Brown's caliber. But he just needs to prove that
He's really about it.
he's fully committed. He's not going to be a problem, and
No
he
more
can't,
antics.
no more antics, and he can't expect to get
A max
the
deal.
bag.
He can't come and try
He's
to get
probably
a
gonna get a
max.
prove-it deal. He's probably gonna get the incentive base, kind of like what he got in the Bucks. You know, for $1 million. He's gonna start off with $1 million, and then he can work his way to. You hit certain incentives, you end up making like 2.5, $3 million, or whatever, which is cool.
I'm asking because he's probably the only athlete I've seen that kind of gets that how shit went down.
Mhm.
And then seeing him maneuver so quickly into something else. So that's why I was curious about it. What do you guys take up behind? Because I never seen an athlete get you done, whatever, and then still be able to maneuver in the celebrity world. And then, but being him, like you said, he wasn't playing so much that I felt like maybe he still has more to give. I never seen them may try to make a comeback.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that was,
It'd be tough for him though, because I know he's about 30, like 31, 32 maybe.
32.
So him being that old, especially in football and receiver, it's a
Tom
little
Brady
older.
can do it. He can do it.
It's a different
It's a
position.
different position.
He's not getting hit. He's not running. He's not running routes. He's not getting hit. He's not trying to dive for balls and stuff like that.
They
so it's a
pay
little
to
different.
protect Tom Brady.
Exactly. So it's like, and Tom Brady, you know,
Fox pays.
yeah, Fox pays him a lot too. God
He
damn.
paid him more than his whole career.
That's another question. Jesus, that's the
Because
next
he
one.
okay, that's he got paid what throughout his career?
303 million.
And how much did they give?
317.
Nah, I think Fox gave him more than that.
Oh no, 335. I think something like that.
335 million just to be a fucking
Analyst,
analyst.
10-year deal. With Fox.
That's crazy.
He took a lot of pay cuts with the Patriots.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, so him playing with Belichick, Belichick underpaid him so that he could fill out the roster, which personally I feel like that's a smart move. Opposite of what your fucking
Brady
guy
gave
did.
him a championship, right?
Oh, is that what it is?
Brady gave him 6. But I mean, so obviously he deserves the money, because especially, and it's great for Fox to gain a player in that caliber,
Yeah.
because you've never seen a Hall of Fame, a goated player be an analyst like that. A lot of the times they just want to fucking leave the game and be like,
That's it, I'm done.
Yeah, I dedicated way too much for this. You know what I mean? But
You don't want to be at home with the kids.
yeah, you don't want to be on the kids.
Another one. What are your thoughts on Matt Harvey's suspension from MLB for drug distribution and his affiliation to sometimes providing drugs for Tyler Skaggs or Scoop? I don't know if that's his last name, right?
I've read about this a little bit.
But drugs isn't what, like steroids or?
Nah, he's
Baggies?
pushing. Nah, he was pushing.
Haha.
Pushing P.
Yeah.
But
Don't call him push M.
that's what I don't understand. Like, I don't understand. Like, when you make it major leagues like that, I don't.
What's
Like-
the point
It goes
of
back to
the
like,
extra
any other
income?
career, like rappers, any athlete, whatever. Like, if you're already making that much amount of money, what's the point of you then?
As I mean,
Still
like,
stay in the
I
streets.
promise you, he's not making more than his contract. I
Oh
promise.
hell
you.
no!
If I'm not making more than my
Allegedly, no.
contract, I'm not gonna do it. So it's like,
Allegedly.
Allegedly, I know what he's talking about.
so
I
like,
wouldn't do it.
especially MLB contracts, dude. They're fucking stupid paid.
What was his MLB contract? Do you know?
I don't know off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure it's probably like 100 million off the top of my head, maybe
There's no
at
way.
tops. But
There's no way he's making more than that.
dude, there's no, like, why would I ruin? First off, like, he's probably had the dream to play in the MLB since he was a kid, right? I want to play in the MLB as a kid, you know, playing Little Leagues, playing Pee Wee, playing all that shit, right?
He's
And
getting paid $1 billion.
Huh?
He's getting paid $1 million from the Orioles.
Okay, no,
One
he
mil?
might win.
Only one
No,
mil.
okay,
Only
no,
one mil?
now I get it.
Oh,
Because
okay,
he might
alright.
be more off tracking at that point.
Because he was in a decline right
was he? Okay.
Yes.
Because
at
I know
that
he
point-
did get a contract
No, yeah.
at some point, but I don't know.
now.
I don't know. I feel like man's okay. I get
Alright.
it now. He might have been making more than $1 million or $2 million. He better make a solid.
Even then, I mean, even then, bro, like it
But
doesn't.
there's a
Even,
lot more you can get legally and not have to worry about it from being in the MLB.
But if you go to D League, he's making $1 million.
He-
and you
he
have
wasn't
the
at D-League.
temptation, I
But
kind
with
of
that-
see why. I'm not justifying it. I'm just saying I can kind of see why.
my thing is like, dude, like with that million, like I get it, like, you know, doing your shit, traveling, whatever.
You get $1 million. You know how much you get. It's like they pretty much take half in your taxes.
right? No,
So
but
you only really made like five.
obviously you don't
600,000.
jump, you don't get it all at once. Obviously, it's broken down within the
No, that's the
year or whatever. But
I mean, you get a signing bonus. That's about it.
yeah,
That's
but like you know how much I actually invest in that shit, like you know buying properties, flipping them, and stuff like that.
What'd you get?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it, but at the same time, you gotta think about like you said, this is my dream, whoop de whoop, and I'm here. This all I'm
Like
gonna
this
make.
comes
I
down
devoted
to like
this.
what you want. Like I obviously this shows to me like you didn't love the game.
No.
Like if you're
money.
like if you're willing to jeopardize your, you know, you're winning. I mean, you playing the game that you love.
Yeah.
If you're willing to jeopardize that, then you didn't want to play. You just wanted the money, and to me, that's very hurtful. I don't know. I just feel some type of way about it. I mean,
I
that's
think it
just
was
me.
stupid completely. I mean, it serves him right to get the 60-game suspension.
Right.
You only got suspended.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, and fines.
Hey, that's swag.
He has fines to pay too.
But that's still swag.
Baseball has a. I don't know, man. They
But
like,
you
I
said
could talk
earlier,
about their
because
Hall of
I
Fame,
think
and they
because
got
of
some
the- you
shit
gotta think
people in
about
there.
The lockout and people getting back into it, they can't risk losing any player, period, and to keep that momentum going on, it's open.
There's not a lot of money right now.
That's
So-
why. That's my point. So it's they kind of have to build that back up.
Right.
So I guess the suspension makes sense due to business.
Right. Probably. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking right now.
Yeah. So,
I don't know, man. That's just me right now. Any more questions? That's it right now. Any questions you want to ask? Do you guys have any questions?
Yeah.
What's
Oh.
up?
Is Dave Lillard still that guy?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Wait,
I'm not gonna-
define that guy. What is he?
Ooh,
What
the
is
guy.
That's clutch.
He's a Devin Booker.
Make shit
Like,
happen.
like, what has he done though? Like,
Offensive.
Oh.
what has he done though? To be
Glad you asked this question.
Gotcha.
He's the same category as Devin Booker. The same guy dropping all these monies. Yeah. Just a superstar. He's a superstar because he's had those playoff performances.
So he's like.
Like he's dragged like
So good.
you know what I mean? Like
Like, I've seen
Fucking-
well, against OKC, against the Rockets.
Yeah,
Like I've seen Tatum take his team to the conference finals. What
Yeah.
has Dave and Booker done by themselves?
That's what I'm saying. That's the difference. Like he's a superstar in that right, but obviously it's the same. They're in the same category. Same with CP3. Like they haven't won anything, type of deal. Like that's what I feel like. They're in that same category.
Like if you see that guy, like I'm like, yeah, he's still good, but like, what
Yeah.
can he do like to lead a team though?
Right. I mean, he needs a.
Like right now they got like I think they got the 6th overall pick in the lottery.
Mm-hmm.
So like, what are they gonna do afterwards?
I feel like you need to package that with some players and
Maybe
go
he's
get
better
a
with a
superstar.
big.
They still
I think he needs a
they
wing.
still
I don't think he needs a
hurt.
Well, he
big.
had fucking
I think they still
CJ.
hurt, yeah.
That two guard, that small two guard thing that they were gonna do, that it's never gonna work. Like, cause they're too small. Neither one of them play defense like that, and
Yeah,
it's
he's
just
too small.
yeah, they're both small. I mean, I think CJ's a what, like 6'5",
can't
6'6". Yeah, and they definitely can't play defense. So it was gonna be a kind of a nightmare to start that. But I feel like you need a wing, like a solid like wing player to go with Dame, because they still got Nurkic there, and I know Nurkic is Nurkic, but I like Nurkic a lot.
Not the best big player out there.
He's not the
Yeah,
best.
He's not
big.
the best.
I
He's-
feel like
Okay.
nobody would blame him for asking for a trade, but he's just so adamant on staying loyal.
Yeah, I get it. I honestly, if he wanted to trade, they'll do it. And they,
I'm saying that.
He's so like adamant, like saying like I want to stay in Portland.
it's like Russell. It's like Russell with OKC. Like Russ, he went to OKC. Like, look, I need a trade. Like, I want to win, and they gave it to him because obviously he did a lot for OKC. So it's the same thing. Like he's done a lot for Portland, and you know, I feel like Dame just needs to leave at this point. Either leave or they need to try to make a big move. But I don't see that happening at all. But I think that's it.
I think that's it for this week.
All right. Thanks everybody for joining on the podcast today. Appreciate everybody.
Shout out to Neto for all
The one-liners.
yeah.
And all the fantastic information you were spewing out. If you guys go ahead, do us a favor, go ahead and share the podcast with everybody who likes sports. Go ahead and give us 5 stars. Follow the Instagram page. Shout us out. Maybe you get a free cup. Maybe you get a shirt. We don't
We
know.
got shirts now,
Maybe
too?
I get paid.
It's how it works.
It's not secrets.
It's not secrets. Secrets informations. But yes, for free, all you gotta do is just shout us out. Let us know what's gonna happen. Send us some Q&As too, man.
I don't know if you guys want Neto on the podcast.
Yeah, we bring one of these dudes in there to replace me or something. Because I think it's my turn to miss.
Cool.
All right,
Can't
I
miss
got.
some podcast.
I really can't. Fucking 2 of them I gotta go to. I'm tired. But thank you again.
We appreciate all of you guys. Also, follow the Twitter.
The WhatsApp.
Oh, the WhatsApp? The G-Spot?
WhatsApp at. It's at Dilf Views. At Dilf Views. On Twitter.
Yeah. Hey, Bumble bitches hit us up.
G-Spa.
We appreciate you guys for staying this long, though.
Honestly, we really do appreciate it. But that's it for me. That's it
See
for
you guys
us.
next
See
week.
you guys next week.